Good morning, developers, coders, programmers, whatever it is that you call yourself. I have a story I want to talk about. So I want to tell a story of the summer of 2016. So in the summer of 2016, I had an internship with a company called Urban Science. I was there on Team A, and I had a project that was mainly, to take a bunch of data from different data sources and put it into one data store. I really liked, felt like I was contributing. I felt like I was doing a great deal for the team. But at the time, I was also interested in a couple of different things, and I really liked the idea of, of taking data. We have a vast amounts of data, and attaining some type of information, so attaining some type of statistics, some type of clue, understanding of the data. And I decided, why don't I take some kind of a course? I went out to udacity.com because I knew that was a big website for that field. And I went out there and I took an intro to machine learning course while still being at the internship. And I was learning it, throughout the whole internship, I think for a month or two, and at the end I decided, what if I can take what I learned from machine learning class and apply it to my current project that I was doing. And I was like, that's great, I feel like I'll be contributing even more, and maybe I will even bring a lot of value to the team. Then I realized that we actually have a team, kind of analytics team that does this sort of a thing. And I ended up inviting one of the guys from the team out to lunch. Maybe he'd give me some pointers. We went out to lunch, we had a great lunch. He gave me some pointers on what to do, what to start out with. He told me to start with something called linear regression. I was like, great, thank you. From there on, I started doing the project. And the project went great. I ended up predicting data for the next month from 3 years past data. So that was great, and it was the accuracy wasn't too good, but it was a good starting point. Granted, I was a newbie. I didn't know. I only knew the basics. I still know only the basics, even though I'm learning. But it showed the potential, right? It showed the things, that I'm able to do. And at the end, we had a presentation. For every intern had to do a presentation. I was doing my project and I showed off my extra, the little addition to the project, and everybody loved it. Everybody was kind of surprised that I actually did it. I actually got some results and I was able to show the results as well. And then I asked, well, maybe what if I can, because at the time I had the summer internship and I was going into the fall internship. Well, what if maybe I could go with the other team? What if I can join the analytics team for the fall? And I asked one of the guys who I took out to lunch with, he's like, do you maybe have a spot open for an intern on your team? He's like, yeah, I think it'd be awesome to have you. If you would, we definitely check it out. He talked to the manager. I had an interview with the manager, and they were like, let's do it. So I'm like, let's do it. So in the fall, I had an internship with the analytics team. I mainly. Mind you, I might not have done too much machine, although we did a couple of things with image classification and of that sort. And I wrote an Angular application. I learned so many cool things. It's not that I didn't like Team A. I love Team A. There was great communication between Team A. Everybody was nice. But I also really liked doing this analytics thing as well. It was so much fun. And when you love doing something, you're gonna put 10 times more effort into it. Exactly. And I had a fall internship with them. I don't have an internship with them right now, which is the winter, mainly because I was focusing on school. But that's how I went from being on a great team, and then going on to towards my area that I liked. So that's how it went from Team A and a great team to also a great team, but doing things that more appeal to me. You know what I mean? So yeah. To reiterate, number one, obviously, be in the internship, right? Number two, excel at your current project. If you're put on a specific team, excel on your current project. That's what I was doing. I was doing great on the project. Everybody was was giving me high fives. I was like, yes, high five, all that. And so I was doing that great. 3, find out what else you can do for the project, for your current team. Maybe there's an extra that you can do, an extra thing, an extra option, an extra addition, a project, and which uses some other technology from a different team that you want to be on, and apply that to your current project and show it off. So just 3 things. Obviously get the internship. 2, excel at your current project. 3, do an extra option. Oh, and 4, maybe show it off. Obviously, don't hide it. And that's it. That's it. So I hope this was an interesting story. I hope that brought some value as well. And hopefully maybe someone else has gone through the same thing where they were on one team and they went to another team because of something great that they did. But yeah, other than that, thank you. Have a great day and stay happy, developers.